Today we're going to be talking about the top 3 things you need to get into a millionaire mindset to be able to become a millionaire in crypto and in crypto coins. So let's get started with the topic. First, a quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Alright, now let's get right into this video. And before we start, I do want to say that if you want more information or you want to read these sources for yourself, then just know that all the links you will need for this video will be down in the description. So in this video, we will talk about 3 amazing tricks and tips you need to become a millionaire, or at least become more rich with crypto. And these are also great for your mindset and actually to know how successful crypto traders trade and how they make their money. So we'll talk about 3 tricks, and then I will also show you some examples of how to actually use them and how it looks like in the practice. So the first trick we're going to be talking about, and this will sound very, very obvious, but it is taking profits in crypto. There are a lot of people who bought Bitcoin, for example, at 18,000 and saw it rally all the way up to $65,000, but they did not take profits. So in crypto, sometimes a good thing that people do is they DCA, so they just buy certain amounts of Bitcoin every month. So your average price actually becomes higher if the price goes up, or lower, for example, in the bear market. And then when the price starts going up in a bull market, they start to sell. And what this actually allows you to do is it allows you to have some realized profits and not just floating profits. Floating profits are basically profits you have not made yet. So taking profits, even though it sounds very, very logical and you would say, well, everybody does that. In reality, that's not true. There are a lot of people who bought cryptos at a very low price. So for example, we saw it recently with meme coins, people buying the coins. But if you do not sell those coins at some point, you will not have profit. You will just have the coins. So the second thing we'll talk about is setting limit orders. So a limit order allows traders to set a limit price to buy and sell cryptocurrencies in the market. So the limit order mechanism works quite straightforward. If the market price of your crypto or digital asset investment reaches that certain limit price, your order is executed. And if not, the order doesn't execute itself. And hence a limit order allows you to buy or sell cryptocurrencies at a set price. And this works very well together with what we just talked about, taking profits. You can set those limit orders at places where you will actually have a profit, first of all, and second of all, which profit you actually aim for. And then you can just buy crypto like you normally do and set some sell limit orders to actually sell at certain prices so that you don't have to sell yourself and you can actually get those profits automated. But apart from that, and I will also show you that in a moment, you can also use those limit orders to actually buy at low prices, buy at strong support levels to get a better entry than if you would just buy at some random point of time. Now, the last thing we will talk about is not buying into too much hype. When it comes to cryptocurrencies, one of the biggest challenges for investors is not getting caught up in the hype. So digital currencies, as you know, have quickly risen to prominence in the portfolios of many retail and institutional investors. And at the same time, analysts have continued to caution investors of the volatile nature and unpredictability of cryptocurrencies, which is both true. So if you've decided to invest in a cryptocurrency market, it's important, as with any other investment, to do your research. So especially about hype, it is good to be able to recognize when there is hype and it's still early, and when there's hype and it's too late. And it's definitely good to do some research about that. Take a look at some cryptos that have had hype in the past, see what happened there, what were the different indicators saying, and that way you can actually learn how to identify it yourself with new cryptos. And a different way to just learn to deal with it is to not trade hyped cryptocurrencies like the Pepe meme coin recently at all. Alright, now I will actually show you some of these tricks on the chart. So to start off with taking profits. For example, if you started buying cryptocurrency when the bear market started, so for example, you bought here and you bought right here, so you DCA'd, you bought multiple times set amounts of Bitcoin, which averages your average buying price, like you bought at all of these points where the arrows are pointing towards. And then what we have seen since the beginning of the year, crypto became a little bit more bullish and your average price was around 20,000 and the price all of a sudden was at 28,000. What you could do to actually secure some profits is to just sell a little bit. For example, if you have 10 Bitcoin, just saying something, to for example sell 2 Bitcoin at this point. then you actually have some profit with which you can buy more Bitcoin if the price drops down. And if the price keeps going up, you still have Bitcoin, but you also have made some profits. So a different thing you could do, for example, with limit orders is to set a limit order at a very high round number. So for example, 30,000 was coming up. If you bought Bitcoin at all of these levels and your average entry, for example, was 20,000 and you saw the price going up towards 27,000, what you could do is you could just set a sell limit order at 30,000. And then you could just continue with your daily normal life and it would automatically sell, for example, what we just talked about, 2 Bitcoin, 3 Bitcoin, or 20% of your cryptocurrency. At that price, you would actually have profits. In this case, it also made you more profits than what the price currently is, and it costs you very, very little time. Now, as I said, with hyped up cryptocurrencies, there it's good to do some research. So for example, look at Dogecoin, what happened over the course of that, or at Shiba Inu, and then you can actually learn all of the indications of when hype is just starting or when it has become too much and people will start to lose money. So with that, we have reached the end of this video. We talked about 3 amazing tips to help you make profit in crypto. For now, if you found this video helpful, please make sure to add a like and add comments with questions I might have missed and subscribe to our channel.